Well, here's our next project, and it's the onions. And I have 3 flats of these, of 48, plus or minus ones that didn't sprout greens. And so what I'm going to do is take the hoe and clean up this area here a little bit underneath where you see the string. And then I have a planter here that I will just actually describe it when I get working it, but you'll see how that works. And what I'm also going to do is, this is a fertilizer that I make, and it's a concoction of bone meal, blood meal, and green sand. And I believe I've, based on the proportions of each, I believe I've come up with a 10-10-10 nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium ratio. So I'm going to have I've got the tripod set up here. Hopefully my voice will be loud enough. I'm going to try to get it as close as I can. And I'll show you the rest of the onions. So I've got some here. I got a bucket of water. And another flat here. These are all the red ones. If I don't sell any, the professor and I really like the red ones. Honestly, there's no difference in taste. There's something supposedly about the red in like cabbage and grapes. I think it's resveratrol. So that's what I'm doing. Let's get started. Well, you're going to get lots of good views of my feet and legs. So I'm going to plant alternating on both sides of the line, and that's why I needed more sand. Now the way this thing works is, when this is open like it is, this is closed off, and you stab it into the ground, and then you push it like this, and then you drop your whatever you're planting. Could be any kind of seedling, a bulb, whatever. It's pretty neat. It's got a guide here for planting depth. I adjusted it to 8 centimeters, which is more than 4 inches. So when you try to do this with like, if I went in that same place, this would fall over. This is the biggest downfall of this when you're doing this by yourself, is this does tend to fall over once you let go of it. You really need somebody else to pass you the seedlings, but I'm by myself, so I stab open, and I really push that in. I'm going to add a little bit of the fertilizer. That's just a rough guess. I'll grab the first one here. You can see these are starting a nice set of roots. And when I pull this out, the dirt falls back down around the seedling. And so that's it. It'll take me a while to get into a rhythm, and I should probably get this up on something so I'm not constantly bending over. according to the instructions from the grower, 3 to 6 inches, and that's probably more than that. They come out really nice. So I'm just going to continue to do this, and when I'm done, I'll show you. Well, this is working out pretty well. I decided to put this bucket of fertilizer up here, and I also thought maybe I'll show a little bit more. Change the angle of the camera. Don't worry, I won't be doing this for too much longer. And by watering these in really good, that soil will get around all those roots. The red onions are in. Took me a lot longer than I thought it might. The space was definitely not enough, but I bought way more than I thought I was going to originally. There's 2 packages of 80 onion sets each, so that's 160 approximately. And this is where I decided to plant the remainder of the red ones, and that meant digging out a channel. And I did a better job this time because the ground wasn't quite as muddy. And I put some here, and I took some away. Went and got some sand. And so they're all in. I'll end up sprinkling some miscellaneous seeds here and utilizing that seed mix on that side of the planting tray. I had left a space, but I'd completely forgotten about it, and those are all the white onions. I pulled that one out and I realized it was white, so don't want to get them mixed up. So everything's coming along. I found out that deer really like chives. Look at that. They come by and devoured it. I'm going to have to cover that up if I want to get any chives this year. So thank you for your time, and please like and share this. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it would be really great. Got all kinds of content. Each one of you have a different interest. I have multiple. I've done multiple things in my life, so again, thank you for watching.